Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name's Mia and thank you so much for stopping by today. I'm excited to be creating an exterior for Poppy in which we're going to create a cute little farm along with a ranch home. Look at this beautiful plot I picked out. I love how spacious it is and all of those pine trees back there. But before I get into this build, if you do enjoy speed builds like this, please consider liking this video, hitting that subscription button, and turning on those notifications as I put out new videos weekly. Jumping back into creating that farm for Poppy, I don't know what it is about her that screams farmcore vibes for me, but looking at her in that bandana, she definitely rocks it. So I feel like this is her calling and we're gonna make her dreams come true here. So I'm definitely going to include a lot of red accents because Poppy of course is red, and I just really like having my builds complement the villagers. But let's go ahead and place some pathing down. We're going to create a little trail from her home leading all the way up into the entrance. I really like this path a lot, and as you can see there are a lot of components to it, so I'm not really sure why I didn't download all pieces, especially because I am the type who'll delete my codes with each Happy Home Paradise build. I do like trying out different paths and different ideas, and that for me is one of the main reasons I've neglected my island. I just like having the option to try all sorts of ideas. It's almost like Happy Home Paradise is also the breeding ground to trying out new ideas, maybe even testing things that you normally wouldn't have built before. So don't be shy to delete those paths. The only thing that you really risk is if the original creator deletes it, then yeah, unfortunately that is one of the hardest parts, is you can't get access to the paths anymore. But I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and create this awkward shape. I don't even know what's going on here. So from this view, it looks a little weird, but we'll sprinkle in some flowers. And then once I start to add more items, I feel like the shape won't be as awkward, but I'll be back in just a moment to discuss some more of this process. As this farm area is starting to come together a little bit more, I just realized this is the first farm I've ever built, like the first real farm I've ever built. Like I've sprinkled a few pumpkins here and there on my old island, but I've never created something that's actually would have the title of farm, like real farm. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a little storefront here as well. I feel like this is like a little extension to Poppy's farm supply store, which is in her home. If you want to check out that video, I have it up on my channel. But I don't know. I like how this building looks. I have no idea what Poppy keeps in that storage. So I don't know. Why don't you let me know in the comments? only wrong answers though, so we can have a little fun with what you think Poppy's keeping in that storage. But look how cute these bunnies are. I love this item. I love how realistic they look. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue adding the final items in, and you're gonna notice as I do that, I'm not searching for them throughout each different category. Instead, I'm just gonna go through my log, so it's gonna be a lot faster, and this way we have time to watch the interior unfold. And I'm gonna go ahead and create a cute little ranch home for Poppy, so I'll be back once we enter the inside of Poppy's home. Alrighty, now we're inside, and this actually is the upstairs room. So right below here is her farm supply store. I'm gonna make it a 10x6. I like how cozy and intimate it feels with this size, especially because Poppy's living the farm life. I feel like she wants to live that simple life, and we're gonna give her a farm view as well with the windows in the background. We're gonna create a little balcony with these codes that I am just obsessed with. I have been wanting to try out this code for the longest time. Now, it does take up quite a few slots, so keep that in mind, but you can still achieve the overall look with as little as 4 portions of the code. So I'm gonna place some of the windows on here because I really like how it looks. And then we're gonna do another little trick because I don't want this entire wall to be visible. So we're gonna go ahead and cover it up with a wall partition. But I love the illusion we have with Poppy stepping out into the balcony, enjoying the view, and she can also see how her farm's doing. So I guess Poppy's just a hard worker. But we're gonna give her all of the necessities that she needs for her cozy little ranch home. So I feel like since she's always outside in the dirt, she definitely needs a good laundry room, a kitchen so she can make some home cooked meals. But I'm gonna keep it really simple. And I really like the fact that I'm going with a more simplistic look here. You'll even notice the decorating is going to be very minimal. I just want this to be a place for Poppy to unwind after she's done working on her farm or tending to her store. But as I was working on this area, I noticed that the window codes didn't quite look right to me. So I can highlight the entire portion of the code and move it and shift it around. So this is really neat when you're playing around with areas like this. And all I had to do was hold down the R button, and then I highlighted the entire area, and then I shifted it over. But I'm gonna add those nice pops of red for Poppy, and I'll be back again in just a moment. I've mentioned this before in a previous video that I always feel bad that my villagers don't get a complete home. For example, no restroom is visible here, but we're gonna go ahead and create the illusion that there's a restroom by putting this door here. So right behind the door is actually Poppy's restroom along with her closet. So it does indeed exist. We just don't have access to it. So that's okay. As long as Poppy can go out and do her business, we're all good. But I'm basically adding the final touches by leaving the walls for the end with this build, just kind of looking at the space and seeing what areas need items. But this basically concludes the speed builds, my friends. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed creating a complete home. So until next time, have a great rest of your day or night wherever you may be. Goodbye.